So Eddie, a fantastic night. How pleased are you to end your home campaign with 3 points?
Yeah, massively proud of the players and the effort they've given tonight. I thought it was a brilliant display, probably the best since I've been at the football club. A complete performance from start to end, and yeah, very, very pleased for everyone.
You say there, is this win extra rewarding considering you're facing a team who were challenging for Champions League?
Yeah, I think it was the one thing missing from what we'd done in the second half of the season. We haven't beaten a team in the top six. We had threatened a couple of times, but we hadn't got over the line. But today, I think from minute one, I think we set our attentions in the game. We were very front foot, a brilliant physical effort from the players, and the goal didn't come in the first half, but we kept going, and I think deservedly won the match.
Even before kick-off, St James's was rocking. How much did the players feed off that atmosphere in particular?
Yeah, without a doubt. I don't think you can do anything other than be inspired by the arena tonight, the way it was presented, the effort and detail that had gone into the flags, and just an incredible place to play. And I was blown away from coming out and seeing it before the game, so I'm sure the players felt the same way. And then the atmosphere of the actual game, and I think because we started well, I think everything just took off from there, and thankfully we never let our tempo drop, and I think that's the most pleasing thing from the match.
Callum Wilson made his first start since December and played a big part in both goals. What was your assessment of his display tonight?
Incredible performance when you consider the injury that he had, the length of time that he'd been out, the effort that he's put in behind the scenes to get himself in the peak physical condition to deliver that shouldn't be underestimated. But it was a typical Callum Wilson performance. He looked like he hadn't been away, and that's the biggest compliment I can give him.
Were you pleased with how once you scored the first goal, you continued to push on for more goals?
Yeah, I think it was vitally important that we didn't sit back. I think when you look back to some of the previous home games we've had, there's been a sort of slightly negative reaction to scoring where we've then gone into our shells. But today we were still front foot. We were still trying to score. I thought the subs made an impact in that respect as well. So again, great to see players coming into the team and making a difference, and the unity showing.
Bruno scored the second goal, his fourth goal in his last 6 matches. How pleased were you with his display?
Yeah, I thought he was excellent today. Defensively very good. On the ball, he's a brilliant technician, and I thought he played some really creative passes from deep. But yeah, he pops up with another goal. I don't even know what he was doing up there, playing in a slightly deeper role that he has the last couple of games. But yeah, brilliant performance.
You and your side completed a lap of honour after the game. You were on the pitch for quite some time. What did that support from the crowd mean to you after that?
Yeah, I think it was just great to be there and experience it. And I think a brilliant moment where the families of the players, young and old, come onto the pitch and share in the moment, because let's not forget it, the families play a huge role behind the players' lives, and that support is key. So it's nice actually to have the whole family, as it were, on the pitch to share in that moment. I thought the crowd were brilliant with the families and the kids playing football. It's just great to see, and this really is a family club, and the supporters have created a great home for us here.
When you arrived, the club had no wins. You were in the relegation zone. You're now 2 points adrift of a top 10 finish. You faced a lot of obstacles this season, but how much credit does your team deserve for their efforts, particularly in the second half of the season?
I think the true test of you is when you're in difficult moments, and trust me, there was no more difficult moment for us when you look back to Cambridge and Watford, and those moments where you're truly tested in how strong you can be in adversity. We had a long way to come back from. Huge effort from the players to win the amount of games that we have. Can't compliment the group enough.
And you take on Burnley in your final game of the season. You can actually equal the club's best points tally in the Premier League since the 2013-14 season. Is that quite a good incentive to try and gain another victory before your season finishes?
Yeah, I think the incentives are there for us. We want to finish the season on a high. We want to give the best version of ourselves. We did tonight, and you saw the outcome. I think we're all determined not to finish the season in a negative way, but we know we're facing a tough team with everything to play for, so we need to be our best.